Hello there everyone, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, comment down below, and let's get straight into this Bitcoin content because I have some very juicy stuff for you. Some very important news and some very mega important dates that you have to watch because something happened yesterday that I'm gonna describe today, so make sure to watch from the beginning and until the end. It's gonna come together as a piece of a big puzzle that we really want to understand right now as Bitcoin traders and investors. So yesterday we saw the jobless claim, so the unemployment is actually going down, and normally this is supposed to be quite bearish for us. But if we're gonna see in, for example, S&P 500, then it's not really moving down too much. So we're not really seeing a big move down, even though it starts to look like, but again, this is just a speculation, it starts to look like, it wants to go down. But when it comes to Bitcoin, if we're gonna make it a bit bigger and go to a 15-minute chart, then yesterday we actually had, as I told you in the yesterday's video, if you haven't seen it, you gotta check it out, then you missed out on some very good opportunities. This right here, I told you if it's gonna break down below, you can join the short trade. It didn't break down below, it actually broke out because we were expecting it to break down, and I actually had my short trade open, which I opened from basically somewhere right here, which I told you about in one of my older videos, and I ended up exiting my short trade right here, as I promised you in the previous videos I told you. So I left with a very tiny profit, but nonetheless it was still a profit, Thomas Krallo style. And we also did some active trading yesterday in the Discord channel, so all the trades are actually posted in the Discord channel, and we have like 17,000 profitable traders in here, which is absolutely incredible. Some people are taking 600% profit, 47%, 162, 200% profit, etc. So if you want to join us, it's absolutely free. We are building a trading army right now. So go down into the description of this video as well as into the pinned comment and join us. See all of our trades, communicate with successful traders and see how they trade, talk with them, and develop as a trader yourself and take all the trades that we are taking. Because so far, last week was very tough. We had a very, very tiny loss, but this week is again profitable, and this makes us 4 weeks in total in profit, which is just incredible. We certainly have some losses along the way, but that's normal. Proper risk and money management, and we are making money. So join us right now. And everybody really expected with this kind of jobless claims that we're gonna keep going down, but we're not. So what does this actually mean for the market? Well, the thing is that I can tell you right now that if we're gonna take a look at the volume, then this theoretically you could say that we currently are having this breakout. Should you trust this breakout? I mean, look at the volume. I mean, this is so tough for me to trust. Yes, I exited my short trade just because we had this breakout. I don't want to risk it. I'm a very careful trader. That's how I've made millions of dollars. And if you want, to join my communities, then go down in the description of this video. But, when we were seeing this kind of a breakout, I'm not trusting it. So I could have actually even kept the short trade. But if I re-enter, I'll let you know, so subscribe. But this does certainly make us think. So let's go over some very important news, then we're going to get to very important dates and things what the market is actually expecting, and you're going to be very surprised. So watch this video till the end. So right here, very first, number one, very big news I wanted to mention is that the crypto lender Genesis had thought emergency loan of $1 billion even before their actually lending unit went, had a liquidity crunch. So this is quite interesting that we are still seeing these cascading liquidations and this contagion spreading because of FTX. But we're gonna see what's gonna happen with Genesis, because Genesis trading so far is fine, and Crypto.com supposedly is fine, and Qcoin. But quite honestly, if I were you and if you're an active trader, I would use my links down below to BitGet and get all of these bonuses and move your money to BitGet. It's safe. I mean, they have actually provided the proof of reserves. I'm waiting for the official document to share with you guys. So that's why I moved to BitGet. They also provided like a $5 million fund for FTX, people who lost money in FTX. I'm gonna link a video right here where I talked about it. So if you lost money in FTX, you can watch this video and see if you can recover some of the funds thanks to BitGet. So yeah, I mean, move your money to BitGet right now and use my link down below because you're gonna get these insane bonuses up to $8,000 in deposit bonuses. Also, if you deposit more than $500, you get my famous crypto course for absolutely free. But when it comes to the contagion, I'm gonna keep you guys updated. Let's move on. And here, this is very, very important. That's why I think that regulation, when it's gonna come in, is going to be absolutely huge. US senator urges Congress to pass her crypto bill. And this is, it has to always, out of all the bad, worst things in the world, we still have to see some positiveness. So, and that is going to be Senator Lummis. Actually, U.S. Senator Lummis believes that FTX bankruptcy wouldn't have happened under the Lummis crypto bill. And right now, it gives her the opportunity to actually push it, because she's a Republican from Wyoming, and we are seeing in the House right now, actually, that Republicans are winning. They won the House. Now the huge hope is that they're going to win the Senate as well. Then the chances of her bill being passed are going to increase tremendously, and this is certainly going to give us a very bullish momentum in the crypto space, in my opinion. So the next thing, which is, I think, very important for you guys to see, is that fiat currencies around the world face the same fate as the FTX fiasco. Everybody's screaming at Sam Bankman. Certainly he is a scam, a fraud, whatever. But don't forget to scream at fiat currencies, because the dollar isn't much better as the system itself. The regular banks, they all are running uncollateralized. So if there's going to be a bank run on any bank, it's going to go under unless, a central bank comes in and bails it out. So that's why, if you think about it, the crypto space itself, the crypto assets are much better than our current fiat, colonial, outdated fiat system that actually, just statistically, there isn't a single fiat currency that hasn't collapsed. Every single fiat currency sooner or later collapses, most of the time because of things like war and inflation. So, which actually Bitcoin is not prone to inflation. So this is, again, keep that in mind. Now, the next thing I really wanted to mention just quickly, that Apple could be developing its own metaverse platform. So small things, adoption creeping in while everybody's scared and selling their Bitcoin for pennies on a dollar. Apple is moving in, just like we've seen with BlackRock and Coinbase and etc. So pay attention to these things. Next, this is very important, actually, for Friday, and that is that $600 million in Bitcoin options are expiring today, giving bears the reason to pin Bitcoin under 16K. So we could actually see a lot of, as I mentioned in the previous video as well, we have a lot of short pressure right now. So we could see some bears trying to push Bitcoin below 16K just to make more money on their options expiring. But however, the bulls could also push it above 20K just to, liquidate the bears and slap the bears in the face. So all we can understand from this right now actually is that we're going to see some volatility today potentially because of the options expiry. So pay attention to this. Now, next thing is all the most important dates that we have to understand, and to understand like macroeconomic calendar right now as to what we are expecting. So we already have seen that the jobless claims have gone down, so the unemployment has gone down. However, we didn't see the crash in the markets because of it yet, because again, we already know when the unemployment is going up, Fed is going to be forced to pivot, etc. So it's going to be very bullish, but we didn't see this kind of momentum in the market. And if we're going to see this right here, which is Fed rate monitor tool, it shows what is the market pricing in right now. And the market with an 80% chance is currently pricing in an only 50 basis point rate hike, despite the jobless claims that we've seen that are actually drop in unemployment. So you would normally think that this could actually tip the scales, but it didn't. So the market right now is actually starting potentially to price in a Fed pivot in December. So number one, what we have to pay attention to is the next unemployment data that is going to come out November 24th, I think. So it comes out every week. Now, the next thing we really want to pay attention to, which is going to really move the markets, is going to be our core PCE, which is going to come out on the December 1st, so in basically 12 days. The next thing, which is going to be mega important, is going to be the CPI on the December 13th. And latestly, the decision on the interest rates, which is coming on the 14th of December. So, and having seen all of if we're not going to see any terrible surprises in PCE or CPI, and also no terrible surprises in terms of mega lower unemployment rate, and hopefully, it's cynical, I understand, but hopefully higher unemployment rate, this could actually come to fruition, and we could see 50 basis points on the December the 14th. So we're going to go into Christmas with a Fed pivot. This is potentially possible. And this is why potentially we are really not seeing a massive sell-off right now despite the unemployment numbers. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and all the trades are going to be, we were preparing some really cool trades. So go down into the description of this video and join my free Discord channel. All the trades are going to be there. All the bigger trades I'm going to post here. So subscribe, hit that notification bell, and check out this course on crypto that I've done so that you'll learn how to actually open trades, how to do it in a smart way. And as always, peace and love. Thomas Crollo. Stay smart, stay rich, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.